EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got an NFC South matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he went from being the surprise pick of the first round to the full-time starter late in the season. And now he has a chance to take this team to new heights starting in 2025. Really was impressed with him down the stretch, going head-to-head with Jaden Daniels in a huge game. Now he could be their franchise quarterback for the next 10 years.
Got a man, it's London. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position.
John Robinson tries his best, and
it's hard to pick up first downs.
So you guys couldn't hear me for a brief second.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
That's a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Our boy 26.
Now Penix.
26 is the one to drop him.
And he's going to get this to the 30.
And it could have been a disaster, but thanks to the quick
points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
26 is Charles Smith.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
The Panthers offense now.
They'll be putting the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
His second year in the league certainly didn't go the way that he thought it would. In fact, a lot of whispers around the team and around the league that maybe he was not going to be the guy. Ended up getting benched, took his time, watched the game, and then came back better than ever. Second year in the same offense with the same head coach, to an even bigger jump in year 3.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Young.
Bryce. He's going to run for it himself, and he actually makes a good gain. But he coughs it up. But Hunter Renfrow is there for the clutch. Already within the first 4.5 minutes, we have two fumbles. But thankfully for both teams,
it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate
they
who
didn't
was
go
able to
to
get
their
it.
opposing side.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Young.
Gets sacked.
And the Falcons get there for the sack.
That's Onyemata.
Busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Well, certainly not an ideal first quarter for him. Remember, he lost the fumble earlier, and here he ends up on the ground with a sack.
And sometimes what happens when you make a mistake early, you get too cautious going forward. Just cover up the football and take care of it and be able to cut it loose. Otherwise, your offense is going to stall.
Somehow was able to remember his last name first. I don't know how that works. Oh, yeah, and also
protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
We have Mays going in.
Young now.
That is caught.
He gets this one complete.
And he's stuck.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Bryce Young launches it. And he finds Chuba. Chuba keeps going. It's a touchdown, Carolina. First touchdown of the game, and it's Chuba Hubbard.
And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Both sides of the football in sync. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down to score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop with the 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
I'm realizing my game audio is like way too high. Okay. I usually have it quite low. Good thing I caught that while I was doing clips. Kick is good for Carolina.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off.
Oh man, I don't know if I can clip it. Like that, like my speaking voice is like drowned out by the game's audio. Right.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
Falcons have the ball again. That's Ray McLeod who's returning it this time around.
The tackle going to be made right there at the 25.
Wait, is that Jamal Agnew?
So for the second time in this one, we get set.
When was he an Atlanta Falcon?
And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can.
Okay, they listed him as questionable. Okay, so he's fine. Because I only looked at who's listed as officially out or injured reserve now for the injuries, because otherwise it would be way too much work to list all the questionable ones, the questionable injuries out. That's like a lot.
But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Michael Penix is sacked. Is that Wharton? I don't know. I don't know. Again, I don't know numbers that well in terms of the NFL. You know me by now. That's Wharton. Okay, so that's actually Brown. That's Bobby Brown. Wharton. Okay, now I know. Wharton's 99.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A play fake.
Michael Penix finds Bijan Robinson, and he will fight a couple defenders, but it will not be enough to get the first down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Looking to throw Penix.
Penix runs for it. It's a 1st down. He's going to try and outrun Scott, but for no avail. But that's still a 1st down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers are the first to make themselves known in this game, and good on them in all honesty, because I I don't think we would have liked to have the highlights be 2 injuries.
Now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Bijan stopped immediately by the defense. Wish I could say that about Carolina's defense, actually.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Yeah, thank God for the questionable thing. Because if I didn't put the questionable injury, if I did put the questionable injuries out, the receiving core for Atlanta would have been gutted. Because again, there would be no Mooney. There apparently, I didn't even know Agnew was even a player in this team, but he would have been out too. Like, it would have been way too much work to just do all that crap.
But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And looking to throw,
Penix finds Ray, but he's 2 yards short. So they're going to bring in, oh yeah, the last new thing about this team. We're going to get to that in a couple of seconds because this is an interesting one.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down.
I'll wait a little bit for the game to have it. Oh yeah, I forgot Traven Marygood's there. Never mind, they're going to go for it. I thought they were going to kick it. Would that be a regrettable decision? Let's see. Nope, it's not. Bijan will make the 1st down. I was gonna mention about the new kicker they have because Younghoe Koo has been disappointing in real life, so they benched him in terms to get someone else, which I won't mention by name until he shows up. Actually, Michael Penix finds Mooney. He gets leveled by Roseboom. We are doing a double header today, by the way. We are doing not only the Panthers-Falcons game right now, but there'll be another divisional match. It'll be the Chargers and Broncos.
To the air,
Penix finds London, but he drops it. You'd think a Falcon would have, actual good grip, but okay.
No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Okay, I'm just trying to see who's at home. If it was Chargers are going to be at home.
Offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
I'm just setting up for that right away. Penix finds London, who actually, completes the catch.
The tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Nice throw, too.
How about a nod to the sequence of
2 minutes and 2 minutes and 13 to go.
on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Penix Jr. to Robinson. Nothing. Well, they have basically a free timeout with that 2-minute warning.
Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2nd and 9 now.
Penix runs for it, and he's shoved, but thankfully doesn't drop the ball because usually when you see a push like that, that means whoop, the ball's gone.
The plan was clearly to challenge that by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
All right, 2 yards to go.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Michael runs for it himself, and he makes the first down. 1 yard to go. This is probably the longest. This is probably the longest drive for only a couple of yards I've seen in this series in a while. Robinson gets stuffed by Wharton. And there will be a timeout. See if Carolina's going to try and get something in the second quarter. Michael Penix. He's going to throw it down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down. This Carolina defense looking to keep them out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. They'll try and
Penix finds somebody in the end zone. Finally, Ray McLeod.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this.
Now we get to finally see the new addition. Look at that. That would have been the easiest interception for 56 over there with the Rose move. But he's just like, huh?
Excellent execution by all involved.
God, if that costs them, that would be so funny.
Perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice.
There he is, the new kicker, John Parker Romo. Kick is up. Kick is good. Because, yeah, Younghoe Koo was benched for the new guy, and now I replicated that in real life. So Younghoe Koo is no longer here until further notice.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
All right, we got a man returning now for Carolina, and he is crushed.
Nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense.
That was new addition Rico Dowdle, who was the former Dallas Cowboy. I don't know why my brain was like screwing up on that, but
he's eating him up right now. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something
Bryce
together
Young.
and try to take that lead into intermission?
Inaccurate pass.
That would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Young throws it to Chuba.
It's Hubbard. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Hey, look, it's Kirk Cousins. Remember him? Remember how much money they gave Kirk Cousins to be an Atlanta Falcon? I remember.
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield.
How is that money being worth? Oh, you mean he's not starting? Anyway. Bryce finds a man. That's, I believe, Tommy Tremble. Yep, that's Tremble.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Young throws it, and it's caught. 20 seconds left. They seem to have, like, they really should not have used all those timeouts, but what are you gonna do? This is like a sophomore coach right here, so who am I to judge at this point? That means Bryce is gonna have to send it in order to make this drive worth it. He doesn't send it, but it goes to Renfro, and he was close.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports halftime report.
You know what? You know what? Attention to Hunter Renfro is good
All
for
right,
me.
Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen
Because he went unsigned last year, and I used to do this thing where like I would have current free agents sign.
As we are tied at the half.
Like, so I had him going to the Dolphins, actually. That was an interesting time.
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
But that would be way too damn complicated for anything, so I decided to not do that anymore because I don't think I would have the,
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started
didn't
here
feel like doing that
with the
anymore.
second half.
Just let the NFL be the NFL. And if anybody had somebody injured and needed a new guy on the position, well, that sucks. Well, in terms of, well, I can't, in the sense that I can't help that. The Panthers are going to get the ball back, though. Returning this time will be Rico once more. Clobbered by almost 3 different people.
Just across the 25. So the Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter,
Currently
curious
waiting
to
on
see what the second half brings us.
game.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Third quarter starts.
Chuba, first down. And a little bit more. Almost went to the Falcons side of the field.
16 yards right off the bat and first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better. And maybe
Bryce will throw it, and it is caught.
It's
Xavier Leggett. I don't know if that was his first catch today, but that was a nice one if it was a first one for him today.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps
I wish I could just like tap like a key. I wish I could just tap a button to like skip the cutscene, but what am I gonna do? We're just here to play. Because realistically, the game's here. Ted McMillan, the new receiver for the Panthers, gets his first grab of the game. Full name Tetaroa McMillan. I just like saying Tet because it's fun.
He's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Bryce gives it to Chuba Hubbard. First down.
Taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Chuba just being the highlight of the Panthers offense right now.
we don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And Tommy with the ball doesn't go too far, but regardless, I just want to see more scoring because, like, after those 2 fumbles right there, it was like, great.
Because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Straight ahead with
Chuba.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for
We're now into within the last 10 yards? Are they going to stall like the Falcons are, or are they going to actually produce for more than a couple of within a first couple of possessions?
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
I don't know. Sometimes like stuff gets like jumbled in my brain. Young finds Leggett. 3 yards to go. Fun how like the Panthers drafted a wide receiver twice in a row in the first round. Like they traded up into the first round at the last pick of round 1 to take Xavier Leggett, and then this year with the 8th overall pick, the Panthers drafted Ted McMillan, which I called, by the way. That was Young. That was almost caught, and almost whether it's the defense or offense, either way, it almost went to somebody. So, I mixed the words someone and somebody together. That's great. Nice English there. Anyway.
A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Young to Chuba. First time we've seen Jatavian Sanders today, actually.
No gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Brandon, we've seen an incomplete pass and an attempted run, not getting them anywhere at all. I'm not sure they're committed on this drive about what they want to do. I just wonder if they just say, listen, let's line up and run this thing and make it 4-down territory.
Young throws it. And that's caught. A nice catch. Xavier Leggett. Carolina's back in the lead. Let's see, are both feet down? Yes, they are.
And a great example there, just getting the feet in a tough spot. It seems like every year these guys get better at this.
Well, I think the drills get better.
Nicely done.
Training camp, off-season work, OTAs, but also a lot of these guys have dance backgrounds, ballet backgrounds, and they take that and carry it over to the football field.
Fitzgerald down for the extra point.
Kick is up and good for Carolina. Now they have taken the lead by 7.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown.
I was going to clip some of this for a second while I'm waiting on this. This game takes a while sometimes, I swear. Alright, Falcons with the ball again. Guy with the ball this time is Agnew.
And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Oh, Bijan.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Big Derek Brown making the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Michael Penix Jr. gives it to London. We are approaching the end of the third, and we are just having an incredibly low scoring game for both the Falcons and Panthers. Whether that's a tribute to their defenses or their offenses being not as good, we don't know. Actually, I know what it is. It's definitely their defenses. They're pretty nice going forward. And I mean that on both ends.
It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth.
Bijan Robinson, he was trying his best. The question is, are they going to go for it again? I mean, it's possible. Because if they went for it before, I mean, who's to say that they would again? I mean, they are a yard short, so it's a high risk, but the Falcons will elect to punt because that is at the 30-yard line anyway, so I get it. Receiving the ball is Etienne, who gets stopped big by number 49, which would be, give me a couple of seconds. That's the long snapper, Liam McCullough. I didn't know you could. Oh, I guess McCullough was that fast? Jeez. Because if that was 49, that's him. Whoa, Hubbard. Getting some assistance from the Atlanta Falcon defender. Couldn't see his number in time, though.
Now this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right? No doubt about it. And let me tell
Bryce finds an open man. That's Teteroa McMillan. Suddenly they're at the Falcons half, and they could extend this lead and make an upset against the Atlanta Falcons. It's funny how, like, both halves of the Falcons-Chargers games are gonna both be playing. Like, this is by coincidence because the schedule I made was so long ago. Back in that day, I didn't realize defending Super Bowl champion has to be the first one in the game. Oh well. All right. Not much we got out of Chuba Hubbard, but that's fine.
That's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
I'm getting notified that a trade was happening in my fantasy league. I'll check that out later. Bryce Young getting all the protection from Damian Lewis. Nicely done. Bryce with a nice run, too.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Sorry to break the league like that. Who was it? Oh, someone trade a 4th-round pick for Jake Browning. Wow. Revolutionary stuff. Anyway. Chuba Hubbard. Yes, that was like, I checked within the breaks to see what the heck the trade was.
The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
Hubbard is going to go wide left before getting stopped by Jesse Bates, the former Bengals safety. Has had a really great year last year.
So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Chuba gets stopped by a couple of people. Very clear that if Atlanta doesn't prevent Carolina from scoring, that might just be the game for it. That might just be the game because Atlanta has just produced not much. Like, how did we get from an almost complete passer rating perfection to not. It's like Penix had a 152.0 in his game against the Chargers, which is 0.8 away from a perfect rating. Now, we got that going for them.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Chuba, touchdown! Carolina just extends that lead, and now they could just sit back, relax, probably grabbing some backups, but which I know they won't do because that's not how Madden Super Sims work. Super Sims are something different, but like still.
On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT.
Carolina extends their lead to 14. Atlanta's got to work some dark magic to keep from losing an embarrassing game to the Carolina frickin' Panthers. God, what if Bryce Young gets a perfect passer rating? That would be hilarious. Here we go, kicking off. Returning this time is Jamal Agnew. Bouncing off a couple of guys, but will be brought down at the 29. I just looked at the marker. Apparently it's the 29. Oh no, are my eyes deceiving me or? At this point I don't really care. Because the game's pretty much over. Like, these guys aren't the damn Chiefs. If anything, the Falcons would be the kind of team to get screwed by the Chiefs. Just by bad play calling. Penix throws it to... Oh! Someone new. Because, I have not seen Kyle Pitts all game. Yet you guys still draft him in fantasy. Oh, okay. Oh, his breakout season will be now. No, you will not. No, it will not. Penix finds Pitts again.
Down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Penix to London, to the 40, to the 35, and there's not much for Atlanta to do. The Carolina Panthers have sealed the win. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Atlanta is done. Carolina gets to 2-2 now on the year, while they dropped Atlanta to also 2-2. Game over. If it comes to upsetting really good teams, I guess Carolina is one to do that. Bryce Young having himself a nice game after being, well, quite bad for the last few games. But that's neither here nor there. All I know is... Well, now my controller's saying it disconnects. Okay, thanks. But, yeah.
The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
There we go. Watch it. Is Bryce gonna have a perfect passer rating? That'd be hilarious. Okay, his completion percentage is not that great, so I don't think it will happen. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh. He does have a perfect passer rating. Freaking Bryce Young. Bryce freaking Young with a perfect passer rating. What kind of bizarro shit is this? Congratulations. What the hell? I was joking. I didn't realize it could actually freaking happen. Oh my god. Alright, so, perfect passer rating, Bryce Young. What the hell? Alright, top rusher today, of course, was Chuba, followed by Michael Penix, actually. But in terms of most yards per average, was actually Bryce Young, because he rushed twice for 29. Best receiver on the Panthers side was Chuba Hubbard. And Renfro just having one 20-yard catch, which was nice to see, because he's great. In my eyes, at least. He's just fun. And Drake London being the easy top receiver for Michael Penix. Backups, it's both centers prevented not much, actually. They allowed a sack each. And in terms of sacks, Bobby Brown and Chow Smith-Wade with a sack each, while David Onyemata had one for Atlanta. That's game. Perfect freaking passer rating, Bryce. My god. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Bye.